Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today I want to share this cute little box with you. Approaching of Christmas, there's so many little gifts that we want to give, and so I just thought that I would share this. I used the bow builder punch and the gold glimmer on the top, and it's a little box that holds 3 of the Ghirardelli chocolates in it. Isn't that cute? Just again, something little to give as a gift. So I want to show you how to do the box. It's hard to show with designer series paper, so I'm just going to use a piece of Whisper White. This measures 4 1/4 inches by 6 3/4 inches. And we're going to take the long side and we are going to score it 3/4 of an inch. Remember, I always, if it's under an inch, like to start on the right hand side first. So I'm going to do the 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to flip it around, and now I'm going to do 1 3/4, 3 3/4, and 4 3/4. Then on each of the sides, I want to score an inch. So an inch on each side. And then we need to come in with our snips. First, I'm going to take my bone folder and really burnish those edges back and forth so I can see where the score lines are. Because when we're doing a box, we want to make sure that we cut a little bit of an excess off so that our box folds nice and flat. So I'm going to go into the side, and I am going to cut on all the 1 inch marks, and I'm going to pull it up to the camera so that you can see. I want to cut that score line right out. So I'm doing 2 cuts and just have a little tail there. I just find that to be the best way to get so that your box will close nice and even. And I want to do that on both sides. And those little flaps will just pull right out because we are taking just a little slice out of that cardstock. But again, I just find that to make it nice and easy. I will have all the products that I used over on my blog, StampingWithLinda.com. But again, for the video, I just think it works best to show you with a piece of white cardstock versus a piece of designer series paper with all that print. So again, I'm just pulling out those little tails that I cut. And then I need to go in and do a little snip. I'm going to go in here, and so this is the 1/2 inch piece. So the next square, I want to cut that about in half on both sides. So I've got the look like that. Like so. Next, what I'm going to do on the bigger size up here, that is 2 inches, I'm going to bring in a 3/4 inch circle punch. Just going to kind of eyeball that and punch that out. Don't have to do that, but I'm going to bring my box back in. I think it's easier to grab those chocolates if you do that. The next I want to show you is where to put your tape. So we are going to put tape on that flap that we cut in half. Now this is the front of your box. So if you're using designer series paper, the way I'm taping it, this would be the front of your box. And then we are going to flip it over. Oops, I think I cut that just a little bit too long or tore it. So I'm going to tear that off. So we're going to flip it over, and then we're also going to put tape on that 2 inch side. So you can see by cutting those pieces, the score marks completely out, you don't have the bulkiness of your box. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start on this side, and we're going to pull our tear and tape off. Oops, and I really tore it off. I didn't want to do that. I got down too far with my fingernails and tore the tape, not just that little piece of paper. First time that's happened, and of course it's on a video. Now I've got that smooth. Let's burnish those edges a little bit. Normally don't have this problem. I don't know why that's doing that. Let's try here up on this side. Well, more than one way to skin a cat. Let's just take my, well, that isn't going to work on that glossiness from, there it goes. Wow, tape challenged here today. So why I cut that down is because we're going to take that little flap and fold that down like so, and that becomes our box top. Then I am going to take the two and fold them up like so. And then now we have that long piece of tape that we put on the inside. So this paper is the inside of our box. This is when we flipped it over. And that's going to come right up there and adhere there. Oops, forgot to remove my tape on that flap. Boy, I am tape challenged today. But there is the flap of your box. So just a cute little box. I'm going to bring in that Designer Series box one so you can see it again. Isn't that adorable? Hope you've enjoyed today's little project, and you join me again real soon. Bye-bye.